Hey everybody, welcome back to Fantasy Theory. So in this video, we're going to go over a topic that I'm pretty upset about, but I think it's the inevitable in The Boys Season 4, and that is A-Train is going to die in this season. So before we start, leave a like, drop a comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you think of The Boys Season 4 so far. Let me know what you think of A-Train's character arc, and yeah, let's get right into the video. So there's been no secret in The Boys Season 4 that A-Train has gone over a really great character arc, specifically in this season, Season 4. A-Train started as a character that me personally, I hated, literally from the first scene when he kills Huey's girlfriend, Robin, and I mean, that sets up the whole plot of the show. A-Train killing Huey's girlfriend and starting the boys with Butcher and Mother's Milk and Frenchie and Kamiko. It kicks it all off. But he this season has gone through a huge character arc, literally from the beginning. But I fear with this character arc that he's been going through, it's going to end with an inevitable of him dying. I have some evidence that kind of talks about why I think that is true, and I've seen it all over the internet now. There's a leaked title that we're going to go over, but I also have some reasons that I think maybe it could lead into Season 5 and he could actually survive. But I do think it's more inevitable that he will die rather than live, but let's keep going. So a big thing I've seen on Twitter is that in all of the Boys seasons, Season 1, Season 2, and Season 3, there has been a major character death. Now, you may ask who these characters are, and we're going to go through it. Season 1 was Stillwell, the character that only lasted in one season, the first season that saw Homelander kill her. Season 2, Becca, who did not have a lot of screen time in Season 1, but Season 2 had a majority big role, and at the end we saw her demise at Homelander's hands and dying in Butcher's arms. And Season 3, someone who was highlighted for a few episodes and actually had some big screen time, Black Noir, who was killed by Homelander. And a big theme here is Homelander has killed everybody in the 8th episode of every season. Stillwell, Becca, and Black Noir. All of them have died at the hands of Homelander, and they're kind of setting up for Season 4, Episode 8 to be A-Train getting killed by Homelander. Could be a coincidence that this happened, but I feel like that's part of the plan. And another reason why I could see this happening is that there's been a leak that came out recently that the Episode 8 title for The Boys Season 4, the finale episode, is titled Assassination Run. Now, this could mean a lot of things, but I think it's really hinting at, the death of A-Train, meaning the assassination could be a plan by Homelander to kill A-Train or fight A-Train to the death. And Run, obviously, A-Train's superpower is to run fast. He is the parody of Flash. He is the parody of Quicksilver and any character that really is fast. So the assassination run, I think, is really hinting that that is the end for A-Train, and it would go really well with Episode 8 having these major deaths, Homelander killing them in their major deaths, and this title being that. And what I wanted to say was Stillwell, Becca, and Black Noir in their respective seasons had some big character development, had some major screen time, and in this season, they have not shied away from giving A-Train some screen time as well as a redemption arc. I mean, they all didn't really have redemption arcs in theirs, but I think it's kind of going to be a big finale for the boys. I mean, they've been hinting at this for a while that A-Train is the leak in the show, and then for a moment he was safe, but now the leak is still back out there and Homelander's onto somebody and Sister Sage is onto him. So I mean, they're planting the seeds for A-Train to be eventually caught, and you know what, it could be a satisfying end for a redeemed hero. I mean, with his redemption arc going on, and we're going to talk about it now, he's had all this screen time and the character development from what I said before, literally starting in the first scene of the first episode, killing Robin, Huey's girlfriend, and then later that season, even killing his girlfriend, and then another season, killing Blue Hawk. He is now taken a turn to rather killing people, he's been saving people, with his brother and his nephews earlier in the season where, he's talking to his nephews, talking about his first save. And this season has highlighted that pretty much all of their saves are faked. So now with A-Train having 2 saves under his belt, one being his first save when he saves Huey, which is a good kind of redemption arc, starting from killing Huey's girlfriend to eventually saving Huey from death. And then in the last episode, the most previous episode, Episode 6, when he saves Mother's Milk, there's a moment between him and a kid who's kind of close in age to his nephew that he was talking to earlier in the season before his brother stopped the conversation. The kid smiles at him and he smiles back at the kid, meaning he kind of has this, where he starts to feel good about saving people rather than being selfish and, killing people and not caring for others. He's starting to make this turn that he's saving people rather than killing them. He also knew that Huey would not have forgiven him even after giving him the Compound V to save his dad, but still did it anyway because he thought it'd be the right thing to do. He's just a great character development, great arc that he's going on. And I think with all these reasons, they're setting it up for an inevitable of him clashing with Homelander, which could be a really good fight. You know, could be reminiscent of like a Superman versus Flash thing where Homelander versus A-Train. He might have to have some plot armor to really go against Homelander, A-Train, but it could be a really good fight. And we could see some great sacrifice from A-Train for the boys, perhaps. Now, besides the fact that this show could be setting this up and, you know, setting us up to have our hearts broken when a character that we once hated, now we love, at least to me, dying, there could be reasons that he could survive. Maybe another member of the boys could die in this, and A-Train could kind of take their spot and be another soup against them. Most notably could be, you know, Frenchie being out of commission for a little bit, and Frenchie being in jail right now for some reason could be a way that Frenchie's just written off the show, and maybe that Homelander did something. I'm just looking at other things right now. But another one could be Butcher dying. I mean, they've hinted at Butcher dying throughout the entire season, obviously with the tumor in his head. So that could be the major death. Maybe he sacrifices himself against Homelander. But I honestly think it's either going to be A-Train or Butcher. I don't have too many reasons why I think A-Train will survive. I really do think that they're saving this huge clash between them with, you know, A-Train being the leak and now saving people and turning the tides. But you let me know what you think of this, what you think of A-Train's character arc this season. Do you think it's satisfying? Do you think him dying this season makes sense? Do you not want to see that? Do you think maybe we should get another season of him? Let me know all that down below. Leave a like, drop a comment, and subscribe. Thanks so much for watching today's video, and I'll see you all in the next one. Have an incredible day.